What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2, and today we're going to do the Zero Ascension challenge. I've been telling everybody that Ascension, although it does make your life much easier, it is not required to get into any Chaos tier. And most people's first response is, well, can you do Chaos 7 with Zero Ascension? So let's go ahead and check it out. Now, first off, as you see, we are in the Trials Chaos 7 Greystone Plaza. And when we look through my heroes, we got nothing but zeros. All Zero Ascension all the way across the board. And I'm going to leave it just like that. Now, since we don't have any Ascension, we all know that the biggest thing for a builder with Ascension, well, or a DPS hero for that matter, is critical chance. And so we've got a very low defense crit chance, and we're going to have to make some adjustments for that. Now, I am kind of rolling with my go-to deck here, the Squire, the Huntress, the Monk, and the EV2. And we're going to go Poison Dart Towers, Flame Auras, and Weapon Manufacturers with some Squire Walls. However, like I said, I am going to have to change out some shards since I have no Ascension. If we look at, say, my Flame Aura, for example, let's get a little juice here. If you look at my Flame Aura, for example, 10% crit chance, that is no good, and I am definitely missing that from the Ascension for sure. So, let's head on over to the Flame Auras. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Encroaching Flames here, and I'm going to go with Power Transfer, Defense Critical Strike, and Deadly Strikes. So that's going to give me an additional 15% chance to crit, and hopefully save the day here for me. I'm going to do the same thing on the Poison Dart Towers. I am going to get rid of Enhanced Poison and throw Defense Critical Strike in there. And then on my Weapon Manufacturers, I think we'll get rid of Node Increase. I'll just go with 3 nodes this time. And let's see, do I have another? There's one. Another Defense Crit Strike. Make sure those shards are updated or upgraded. I don't use them very often. Yep. And yep. Alright, good. So, like I said, going to wall it up. Just going with the 3 nodes from the Weapon Manufacturers. So that'll, you know, of course, the more nodes the merrier with the old Weapon Mans. However, if I had to give up a shard, that's the one I'm picking to get rid of. So that's going to allow me to stack up a little on the Flame Auras. Look at that wonderful range I've got on these guys with no Ascension. See, let's go. I don't really care for that wall placement, but I'll make it work. And let's see, we'll go more Weapon Mans. And some more Flame. Can we fit one in here? There we go, not too shabby. And then I'm definitely going to have a problem with flyers, as the Flame Auras are not going to take care of the flyers like I'm used to. So I am going to throw a Poison Dart Tower in the mix right about there to help assist with the flyer control. I'm going to do the same thing here, pointed right at the flyer lane. And then we will wall it off below. Let's see what we're doing. How are we doing on DU? 350 left, so still a decent amount left. And I may have to tone down the Flame Auras on the other lanes, I think, actually. Yeah, that only leaves me 140. So let me take a peek at these other lanes. Maybe we'll go with just 2 Flame Auras per lane instead of the 3. This one this one in the back can go. There we go. That'll free up enough DU to finish it out. And then this side, of course, is going to be a challenge with that sub-objective right there. So ideally, I'm going to try to manually or defend this side personally. And I'm hoping the other sides are going to hold up. That leaves me 50 left. So why don't we go... Gonna have to drop one more Flame Aura somewhere. I think right here may be the way. because I've got a poison dart tower up there helping. Oh, I actually had 3 there anyway. So let's get rid of that. And then that's going to free up a little. I'm going to have 20 DU left over, so I may... I think I have a Zero Ascension Mystic in here. Let's see. Yep, Zero Ascension on the Mystic. And might as well take advantage of that last 20 DU. And over on this far lane, I'll go with a little crowd control just to kind of help things out, as I'm not going to be paying attention to that lane. So let's go ahead and check it out here and see how it goes. Mainly I'm concerned with the flyers on the 2 outside lanes. Using flame arrows to kill flyers normally on this map is always close to being sketchy. You know, sometimes on this particular map it's not the perfect defense to use. However, it usually does hold up. However, I'm thinking with the reduced ascension, it may not be quite as easy to handle the flyers with flame arrows here. It appears to be going well so far. I could have got a little better coverage on this lane with the flames. But just basically watching the mini-map for the 2, the far left where I'm at now, and then the far right. I'm confident the flyers in the middle are going to get handled, let's say. Yeah, piece of cake. Alright, so moving right along. Now the good thing about mixing it up and not using all weapon mans in a challenge like this is I've got plenty of room for upgrades. So let's definitely get some upgrades in place. I think this wall down here is going to probably get beat up, so I better throw an upgrade on it. Yeah, let's just throw them around all over the place here. A couple more on this side. And looks like that'll do it. Out of juice. Oh, I still ended up having 3 up top here. That's alright. I'll make that side just a little bit stronger. The cobalts mainly are my concern out of this lane. I'm thinking with the 3 R's on that other side, they're going to get handled there, no problem. They do have that very distinctive icon on the minimap, which is nice. Ooh, almost let those guys through. I had to pop my pedal on cobalts. That's not a good thing. But they were looking like they were about to die by them. And I am using the EV2 shockbot build, so I do have all that additional CC, which is really helping to save the day here as well. One more flyer. Must have been a kobold. Alright, now I do want to get this side really squared away with the flyers. Let's check and see what else we can do here. Got ups on both of those. Gonna leave that alone. And I don't really need that flame R in. Got 4 flame R's on this side. It seems may have wasted just a little bit of resources, because I don't think this flame R is going to hit the flyers except the ones that come down at the wall without having a little range in the mix. Anyway, that should get me going here. Wave 3 incoming. No close calls yet. Of course, there could be one at any time. anyway, like I mentioned, the whole purpose of this is just to kind of show that although Ascension is definitely a nice thing, especially if you're a new player to the game, the last thing you should be doing is worrying about Ascension. Just have a good time. Play the game, particularly as soon as you get to Ascension level 60. The first 60 Ascension points are pretty important, as that allows you to free up a shard slot by having defense critical chance and hero crit chance from your Ascension. Now I guess hero crit doesn't cap, so that's not necessarily the case, but the defense crit definitely does. And although the Ascension does make life easier, it is not the answer. Grinding Ascension has a much lesser chance of winning maps for you than just using solid builds. Build versus the enemies that are there, and you're not going to have the problems. And there we go. Wave 3 complete. Wave 4 should be incoming. Let's get that wall a little healthier. A little squishy on the walls here. I'm not used to that. And then let's throw some love. Nope, not enough left to throw any more love. We'll go with that. Let me check that wall. Yeah, looks fine. And here we go at wave 4. You know, Ascension is definitely a nice thing to have, and it allows you to add that little extra edge and, you know, turn your heroes into hybrids and everything else. However, always put having fun playing the game over grinding Ascension levels, as it is just not as important as you may think it is. That one almost went down. As long as I can make it through this wave, I don't care if I lose that sub-objective. 56 bads left. Looks like they're stacking up over on the other side just a little. Yeah, they got thinned out. A little Slykellion action. Dispose of him quickly. Flaming Hawk. One of the things I miss the most, I think, about my Ascension in this build is having the hero health on my EV. With a little bit more hero health, your defenses basically can have their way with the assassins, and you just have to stand there. It's a little sketchy going with the 193k, but make it work here. Wave 5 incoming, so just about through it. Looks like Slykellion action again. There we go. Very nice. Assassin's coming early. I wonder if that sand trap is actually even doing anything. It's got to be helping me a little bit. Ooh, wasted my pet there with the assassins coming in. Oh, come on already. There we go. Nothing more irritating than popping your pet when the assassins are just about to jump on you. Then the whole thing gets wasted, but that's alright. There we go. Assassin was the last one down. And there is the Chaos 7 Trials with Zero Ascension. Let me take a look through my deck again there. We see zeros all the way across on the Ascension category. So anyway, that will do it for now. Thank you very much for watching. Click that like button and please subscribe to the channel. And remember, make sure fun comes first. Don't worry about grinding the Ascension. Just progress, enjoy the game, and have a great time. As although Ascension does give you a nice little edge, it is not required for any of the current content. So thanks again, and I'll see you next time.